This is Doc Deason's weather.
You're watching Doc Deason's weather.
Two decades of severe weather experience here for you when it counts. This is Doc Deason's weather, live now.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. We've got 435 severe thunderstorm warning in place for we'll say the southern half of Smith County. That's going to include Tyler. And then we've got, of course, been talking about the hail for the last half hour or so that's been running across Henderson County. So eastern Henderson County is also inside of that severe thunderstorm warning. There we go. I think that squared that up. Sorry about that audio problem, guys. So the biggest of the concern right now for hail, largest of the hail potential, is going to be there near Moore Station, back to near Coffee City. There's 315, which crosses the lake there south of Chandler. And so this thing basically moving to the east at about 45 to 50 miles an hour. And so we're going to watch that with the north end of this thing, not as pronounced as far as hail is concerned compared to the southern piece of that. So you guys in Chandler, you'll see some smaller hail there. That'll cross. It looks like right now, having lost a good bit of its intensity there near Chandler, over to Brownsboro, from where it was here a few minutes back. So let's get on to the regular reflectivity product, and this will also show you've got lightning and quite a bit of thunder that you can hear in the city of Tyler right now. The bigger hail again, southwest or southeastern part of what would be Henderson County, and this will come right across the Smith-Cherokee County line there, may actually scoot a little bit south of the line, and affect more of that Cherokee County side of the line as opposed to the Smith County side. No tornado warning concerns here. This is strictly severe thunderstorm, primarily for that hail component. Okay, so we've got the showers and thunderstorms with a lot of lightning, kind of tracking from west to east. Lindale, guys, having some people asking about Lindale. You guys are not inside of the polygon. The warning itself covers the southern half of Tyler. It covers the north loop is on the extreme northern edge of the box. But the primary weather concern to me is going to be south of Tyler down into the southern part of the county. Okay. So trying to keep an eye on or keep an ear on a couple of different things at the same time here. So we'll watch this again. Had reports earlier of up to baseball-sized hail in this thing here about 15, 20 minutes ago when it was back closer to Athens. Those numbers have since come down from where they were. But again, a golf ball-sized stone is plenty enough to do some damage to a car. And roofs, things of that nature. So we do want to give this thing the kind of clearance that we can for the time being. So this thing is coming right across 155 now. There's Berryville. You get into kind of that intersection between Smith and Cherokee County there. You guys in Athens, I had somebody asking about Athens. Y'all are okay now. The hail concern has moved quite a bit east of you guys in Athens, so hopefully that helps some. Chandler, I see Christy there in Chandler's. Or I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. Let me see here. Yeah, Christy, you can head out and do that business over toward Chandler now. So yeah, quarter size in New York. Okay, appreciate you guys watching at the Zip Lines place. Thank y'all much. So again, we'll put the radar loop into place here. It's much cooler out there today than it was yesterday. You would have thought the severe weather would have been more prominent yesterday. We've got good lift over us. We've got some cooler air now building in, and still a good setup for these cooler air hail type situations, which is what we find ourselves in today. Now you get a little bit further to the south, and the air mass has got a bit more juice to it. Down in the southern counties where dew points are still a bit higher, and there's more general action going on there. Jesse's got hail in Eagles Bluff. Jesse, if you can let me know the size of that, I would really appreciate it if you can. Okay. Yeah, Larry, I saw they talk about the Mineral Wells tornado. They rated that thing an EF3 from yesterday. That was a big storm yesterday. We really dodged a bullet. So again, we'll hang here. Severe thunderstorm warning is what we've got hailing in Frankston near Lake Palestine. Stacy, okay, thanks for that. Any idea on size, Stacy, if you can? I would appreciate that, and then I'll pass that along to the Weather Service. I know they want to know that kind of stuff too. Okay. So 4:42 now. The severe thunderstorm warning itself goes for another 47 minutes. So we'll take that till about 5:30. The storm itself, the northern end of it, doesn't look as pronounced as the southern end still does. Neither of them look quite as pronounced as they did 20, 30 minutes ago. So that's good to see. Thankful for the rain, though. I haven't had a whole lot here in South Tyler yet, I will say that. So the bulk of this is on the east side of Lake Palestine now. You guys, Coffee City, about clear. You guys along 69, a mile or so north of Bullard, and then especially on that south side of the Smith-Cherokee County line, there's a Whataburger there, and quite a few things. This thing is gonna make a run right across that part of 69. So if you are headed northbound from Jacksonville towards Bullard, or if you're southbound on 69 headed towards Jacksonville, just be advised of that. Okay. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, still a 70 dBz spike there, which again just indicates better hail potential there. The radar beam, more of it is being reflected back because of the ice consistency there and the larger target. So still some sizable hail potential. It'll be south of Teasville, on the east side of Lake Palestine. Christina says, hail here south of Teasville, big time. Christina, if you can estimate the size of that safely, I would appreciate it, and I can pass that along. I don't want you putting yourself in a bad spot, but I would appreciate it if you can make note of that and just throw it into the comment section there. Thanks, Amanda. Enjoy some gumbo for me. Thanks, Daniel, for watching from Bullard. Haley's got nickel to dime size and Bullard on the lake. Okay. Appreciate all the comments, guys, and y'all being along on this. Hey, Diane, good to see you. Appreciate that. You bet, Jared. Thank you, man. Appreciate you much. Give my best to all your family. Peas, it's near Emerald Bay. Okay, very good. Thank you, Barbara. Appreciate that. You bet, Christy. Thanks for being here. If you weren't here, there would be no reason for me. So thanks for doing that. Appreciate you, Brandy. Thank you. Just lots of rain in noonday. Excellent. Sure thing, David. Yeah. So again, we'll continue watching this warning here. It's 447, severe thunderstorm warning. This is a severe thunderstorm warning, not a tornado warning. Okay, the hail is the main piece of all this. We've got a couple of. We had one large storm that almost seemed like it kind of separated out into two. Here's the main hail driver here that's crossing the southern side of Bullard, or southwest side of Bullard right now. See, we turn this off. So let's do this. There we go. All right. So hail core itself going to pass between Bullard and Mount Selman. All right. It's going to cut right across 69. The majority of that is going to fall on the Cherokee County side of that boundary. Okay. You'll still get some smaller hail there in Bullard proper, west side of town, but the majority of this is going to stay just over the Cherokee County side of that boundary. Okay. Robert, I think you said you're getting golf ball sized hail there. The message was a little bit, distorted. So if you could type that in again, man, I would appreciate that. And give me your location if you can also, sir. Thank you for that. Dustin's got rain in Mount Selman. All right. Thank you. You bet, Billy. I'm working on it, Keith. Man, it'll be May here before you know it, and then June. And you know what that means, man. We shut it down. Peas at noonday. Okay. Thanks, Kurt. Sure thing, Jim. Thank you, man. So we got some additional storm behind this. Doesn't look as pronounced out near the New York area again. That north of 175, good ways southeast of Athens now, but not nearly as impressive as the other one that let it out. All right, just looking through so many comments. This is great. So we'll hang here and monitor this. It looks like the hail core overall not quite as pronounced as it was here, a couple minutes ago, but we'll wait and see kind of how this thing tracks. We're getting into that area also where we need to make a bump over from the Fort Worth radar to the Shreveport site. So let's do that, and then we'll handle this new business on the east side of the area too while we can. So let's do that right now.
Severe thunderstorm warning.
All right, severe thunderstorm warning. That'd be for extreme eastern Panola County. All right, Weather Service saying 1.25 inches hail. So that's about a $half size. All right, and 60-mile-an-hour winds. This thing moving east. Probably, I would bet 40 to 50 miles an hour. Yeah, 45 miles an hour, southeast at 45. So that'll cover, it gets over into Louisiana, but it covers extreme eastern Panola County for now. Storm 8 miles southeast to DeBerry, or 14 east of Carthage, moving southeast at 45. Okay, so you guys in that eastern part of Panola County, this thing will be out of there pretty soon with that amount of forward speed. So the warning will be long gone. The warned weather will be long gone before that warning time comes around here in about 39 minutes. So do want to pass that along. See if anything else that's cooking while we've been watching this. Yeah, nothing else. So that, and then this here. If you can look here also, the hail presentation doesn't look quite as impressive as it did a couple scans ago, but at the same time, we're looking at it from a different radar, so I shouldn't say that. Yeah, it still doesn't look quite as pronounced, so that's good. Appreciate you, Susan. Thank you. So, light to moderate rain coming through the city of Tyler now. Nothing really to write home about. The main severe weather concern, although the warning does include the North Loop in Tyler, the real severe weather concern to me appears to still be down along the Smith-Cherokee County line. So, and that doesn't look as necessarily as concentrated as it did earlier. You guys on Lake Palestine, y'all are okay for now. You got another storm coming up to the west or out of the west, but doesn't present like it's big brother is doing or has done. So that's a good deal there. We will run this thing again across 69 and then eventually through the Mixon area, probably the bulk of it just south of Troop. Thanks, Kelly. I saw the report of some hail there near the Bullard High School. Appreciate that very much. Oh, Kelly, glad you subscribed. Thanks for subscribing to the Weather Call Next Gen. That's great. Glad that was helpful. So we've got this storm and then the showers over Rusk County. None of that stuff severe. You guys, Longview, y'all were clipped by a severe thunderstorm earlier today, but just some decent lightning off to the east of y'all heading towards Hallsville. And then the stronger storms over eastern Panola County. pretty good wind there on that leading edge too. You can see that, kind of infer that right in there. So there'll be some very good wind over that area just east of Carthage. A lot of lightning in these things today too. Look at all that over Panola County, and ditto, same thing over Smith County too. Yeah, so the Weather Service has got a severe thunderstorm watch in place until 7 o'clock. That covers most of the area. So you can see that yellow box there. That's basically what they call the aviation box. That's the first product that usually goes out from Storm Prediction Center, and then they'll coordinate and trim that down if they need to, where the box covers, part of a county or if the local office and they decide to leave a county out. But that's at least a rough look at what the box shows. Light showers, really rain done north half of the city of Tyler right now. Airport, you guys done? Sun shining in Chandler, says Ann. Yep. Okay. Good deal. Makes sense. Pretty good shower. Probably dark sky off to the southwest of you guys in Chandler. Thanks, Gary. Appreciate you, brother. Sunshine at Lindale, Lola says. Good. We like that. So we'll keep it here for a few more minutes, just for situational awareness purposes, at least till 5 o'clock. 4:56 now. Severe thunderstorm warning, Smith County, northern Cherokee County. Severe thunderstorm warning for extreme eastern Panola County. Nothing tornadic. Severe thunderstorm watch is what we have for the bulk of the area. And these elevated thunderstorms can usually do some pretty good hail with them. We see a lot of hail. It seems like we see a lot of hail in the cool season. We've got this cooler air mass, which got into the area earlier this morning. I had a question asking about on YouTube, asking about the hail core missing Henderson. It's tough to say at the moment. I mean, you'll probably get some small hail there in the Henderson area. That'll be something we'll just have to monitor. The storm itself not producing what it had produced earlier on in its life cycle. So that's a positive there. But that east maybe a little bit may skate just south of you guys in Henderson. If it takes a little bit of a southeasterly jog, which if it goes one way or the other, that's probably the direction it's going to go. All right, so let's see where we are here. Just trying to piece through some of the messages here. Not a ton new coming out, so that's good. Quiet's better. Buddy Jason Hyde said he saw maybe golf ball sized hail there on the east side of 69. That'd be right there along that Smith Cherokee County line, kind of like we were talking about. Not much wind. Fell straight down. That's interesting to know. Okay. Thanks for that, Jason. Appreciate it. Watching on YouTube. Check this video here real quick. All right, so we are at 5 o'clock now. So that puts us into prime drive time, obviously. If you need to get, north out of Tyler, I'm just speaking here roughly with the 5 o'clock move going north, no problems there. So I'm trying to see, what should I do here? Just got some video from the Bullard High School area. So see if I can push this. I'll try to do this while we're on the air. So just more confirmation kind of on that video. The reports that we got from people talking earlier about the hail near the Bullard High School area. So let's look at that together. So this is from our Smith County Emergency Management Coordinator, Brandon Moore. So we'll look at this together here. This is Bullard High School from earlier. Oh yeah, some definite golf balls there. Those things bounce, man. So yeah, so that kind of speaks to the reports that I was getting from earlier from some of you guys on the chat. So good news there. That confirms what we had gotten earlier. I hate it for the structures involved with it, but it does help to confirm the reports that we got earlier. So thanks to Smith County Emergency Management Coordinator Brandon Moore for that. And as we go through the evening, we'll continue to kind of watch these things, and as they progress kind of east. We've got a few more trying to pop up. There's one that we were talking about earlier near Moore Station, another one southwest of Athens. Neither of those are severe. Then this storm there, west side of Nacogdoches, nothing severe there. The only severe storms we have still are the Panola County storm, and that is about to exit out of the county. The wind concern there is over into Louisiana, I would say, based on that radar imagery there, because that's going to be on the leading edge. And then this hailer, which doesn't look nearly as strong as it did earlier, now approaching Highway 135. So you guys north side of Mixon, that's where you'll see some hail. I got sunshine outside here in South Tyler. So the scattered nature of these things is going to allow for the weather to vary quite a bit over a short amount of time, going from heavy rain or thunder or lightning to the sun coming back into play. So let's do this. Let's step out for a bit. Keep an eye on this. I will be posting and keeping an eye on this here as we go through the evening hours. If we need to come back in and discuss things on a larger scale threat, we can obviously do that. We don't mind doing that, but I don't just come on in here and graze for hours at a time, because you've got stuff to do, and we've got things to handle here as well. But we will be keeping an eye on things for you throughout the afternoon and the evening. Thanks again for watching, however you're doing that, whether it's on YouTube or on X or on Facebook here. We appreciate all that. Thanks for the comments. A lot of comments today. So that's good news there. Also appreciate that very, very much. Y'all enjoy your evening. We'll talk more as we need to throughout the evening. For now, though, thanks for being here.
Thanks for watching this live broadcast from Doc Deason's Weather. When weather's at its worst, we're at our best. Doc Deason's Weather, the